And hello, hello. It's time for Tina's RPG show, I guess. I'm Tina. That makes it it's my show. Hey everyone, it's my show. My show's now. Just yesterday we had Paper Mario on, and people seemed to like it a little bit, which is really good because we were planning on having Paper Mario on today. So hopefully people are going to like it. But first, a couple of quick announcements before I throw it over to your runner. Frost Fatales, it's starting tomorrow. It's going to be really good. It's running from February 27th all the way to March 5th. It's our all-women speedrunning marathon benefiting the Malala Fund, and it's going to be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern each day. Type !FF in chat or head on over to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info on that. Alongside our recurring shows, GDQ Hotfix also has multiple week-long events like the one that I just mentioned just a moment ago. If you're watching on YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. We're probably running a show right now and you're missing it. We want to see you live right now. Your subs and bits help support this weekly hotfix content. Thank you all so much for subscribing, for cheering. It keeps shows running. If you have any idea for your own shows or one-off events, either of them, we want to hear about them. Head on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix, submit your ideas. Tell us all the cool stuff that we could be doing with your help. But right now, let's do some other cool stuff. Hey, Reed, you play video games, and you're about to play one pretty quickly, I think, yeah?
Yeah. Was that like a...
Yeah, that's... Yeah, no, it's you. This is now the Reed show. It's Reed's RPG show, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess it's my show now. So I'm running pre-hooktail pit. They picked me. I'm flattered. I've done this before.
They love you.
On a devs channel or show. So it's pretty cool to do it on a different one. And I'm gonna have a commentator this time with me, and his name is
Monado. Hi.
Monado. Yeah, Monado's gonna be with me throughout this whole thing. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, pretty much ready. We'll explain stuff, you know, as it happens. And all right. Countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So prologue. It's prologue. That's pretty much it. This game, especially the beginning of it, there's not much you can really do in terms of like fun, cool stuff. That really only happens outside of chapter 1, sadly. There are like few tricks and glitches here and there, but it's nothing crazy. But
I don't know. There's one coming up like before you enter chapter 1 that's pretty cool.
Yeah, blooper skip.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But until then, it's just kind of we mashing. Mash A. Oh yeah, mashing A and B in this game makes the text, you know, go faster instead of just like mashing one of the buttons. So if you ever, you know, want to play this game again, here's a tip for you. We love prologue for sure. Again, this is pre-hooktail pit. We're going to do... So the goal of this category is to beat Bonetail before beating Hooktail. So we cannot beat Hooktail. If we beat Hooktail, the run is over. So what we do is we have to prepare Mario and partners before then and go down the pit of 100 trials and beat Bonetail.
Don't accidentally go up there.
I won't. That's pretty much it for the category. You get star pieces, you duplicate a shine sprite, all that good stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff in this run.
Yeah, if you like battles, this is definitely the category for you. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry. Alright, movements for like 2 seconds. Okay. Oh, and this is Crump. It kind of stinks, but you know, it's fine. This fight is pretty straightforward. You just jump on him twice, you super guard him once, and then you jump on him twice again.
Just don't miss the super guard.
Oh no, I'm good at that. Don't worry. That's the point of pre-hook tail pit. Actually, you gotta be good at super guarding, and if you're not, well, it's kind of hard to do pre-hook tail pit. It's still possible, but it's definitely a chore.
Yeah, definitely. I stopped running T2 for like a good month or so, and when I came back to it, I missed Crump super guard twice, so I had to do 3 turns. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it was a no reset, so I was like, you know what? I don't really care. Just keep going.
I don't think I could. I don't think I can mentally take that. All right.
There is quite a bit of RNG involved in this. There's every floor, I believe, has 1 of 3 enemy patterns it can choose from. So it's going to be random of those 3 patterns for each enemy encounter he's going to end up getting into. And also there are movers, which can take you down from either 2 to 5 floors, which will also skip out on the fight on the floor that the mover spawns on as well. There's a bunch of other stuff too, but yeah.
I will admit one thing. It has nothing to do with the game, but I didn't really practice too much.
Oh no.
So, but I have faith in my gamer skills that this should be fine. At the least, I want to get to Bone Tail. Yeah, at least I know I can get to Bone Tail at the very least. I'm gonna be doing safe strats for the sake of this marathon, so I'll give you guys what you want. For sure.
Hopefully we get a power punch. That's what the item's called, right?
That would, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Alright. First thing is first, we go to the shop and buy a ton of fright mask. A ton. Because they're actually, do you mind explaining what they're used for?
Yeah, so those are used to help go by a ton of fights, such as like a lot of the later ones in the pit. Like you want to use those on fights with Amazy Daisies, don't you? If possible, right?
Yeah, if possible, yeah.
Yeah, but essentially a fright mask will cause an enemy to run away. A lot of the early game enemies are going to have 100% chance of running away. So like getting through some of the earlier fights before he actually makes his way to the pit, he'll be using them for. Such as like the Goomba Trio fight coming up.
That, or we can skip the Goomba Trio fight.
Are you going
I'm
to?
not really... I would like to, but I'm not too good at that trick. I'll try it like 2 times and then I'll give up.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you are running this on English, because that's a US and PAL only trick.
Yeah.
I was
actually gonna
exist in the first place.
Yeah, I was gonna mention the version differences, but you know.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they matter too much in this.
Yeah, they don't. It's just Japanese is a safer way to do pre-hook tail pit, because there's a glitch called sort glitch, which puts your menu in a weird state where you can select an item while you're in a different menu, which makes your item not disappear when you select. It's a very cool glitch. I recommend like looking it up. It's really helpful for like challenge runs.
Yeah, definitely is. TLDR just lets you use an item without it being removed from your inventory.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try Goomba Trio skip.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, that was the one.
Yeah, so the reason why this trick only works on US and PAL is because of that moving platform right there. It moves much closer to the edges of the wall compared to JP where it's more spaced out. It just made it easier for people and they localized it. So you're able to push yourself out of bounds with it.
It's very hard.
Yes, it is very hard because you're trying to push yourself out of bounds while also like not falling off the actual platform. There's like a very small spot for you to stand on.
I typically don't go for it in my runs because it's too hard for me personally.
It's still good to try and do it though, you know.
That's probably one of the only TTYD tricks I like legitimately hate and can't do.
Oh yeah, the platform here is on a different cycle too, right?
Yeah, so it kind of threw me off. That Goomba was sad. he was just sad. You don't kill this normally, but I hammered it by accident, or ran into it by accident.
Right.
I was trying to hammer the block, but I missed somehow.
I think it might have hit the wall.
Pretty lucky always goes that way.
Yeah, it does like going to the left. 50-50 chance, by the way.
Yeah, wow, really? Is it 50-50? That's
yeah,
I almost
sure
don't believe that.
Yeah.
I like almost don't believe that because like the amount of times it goes left for me is like insane.
Yep. It's fun, right?
No. Right. Yeah, pretty lucky is pretty unlucky.
Yes.
But that goes for most badges, honestly. They just don't go the way you literally need them to. Ever.
Now, do you use Pretty Lucky in the pit?
No.
You don't. Do you just sell it?
We sell it.
Okay. That's what I thought. Just wasn't completely sure.
Alright. Coming up is an HRG, but not the blooper skip one. Nice bright one. So basically we want to jump on the frame we have control of Mario. And that one frame doesn't update Mario's position, so the game doesn't know where to put him when we jump into a hazard. So they're like, the game is like, alright, whatever, we're just gonna spit you out literally in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it spits you at coordinate 0, 0.
Yeah. Roughly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it puts your coordinate slightly somewhere else. Slightly.
Yeah, such as a weird occurrence coming up later with Blooper Skit, where it just decides to put you next to it in the water. Yeah, that jump is frame perfect, and this game runs at 60 FPS.
Yeah. The frame perfect tricks in this game aren't easy. The jumps I'm actually currently doing are frame perfect, and they maintain Mario's speed if you look up or down. Because his horizontal speed is slower. Yeah, his horizontal speed is slower than his vertical speed. So we speed swap to keep his vertical speed by doing frame perfect jumps.
A good way to know if he's getting a speed swap, it's not always going to be this way, but you'll notice how Mario's like facing to the background. Like he's looking toward the background. More often than not, if he's getting like that, what would you call that model of Mario?
Upwards looking one, I guess.
Yeah, the upwards looking one. He'll be getting a speed swap if he keeps jumping like that. And that's Blooper Skit. You may notice he never went to the 1,000-year door, and he just completely skipped out on getting Sweet Treat, which If I did pre-hook tail pit, I wouldn't be doing that because that's just too nice of a thing to pass up. But yeah, he never went to the 1,000-year door, meaning he never got sweet treat, meaning frankly never left our party. So he's going to be chilling with us for a long time.
The best part of it.
Yep. The flag for him to exit your party just never occurred, so he's just going to be vibing with us for a good long time.
Forever.
Yep.
Actually, until we get like, if we were to continue the game normally, it would just he would disappear to Punio.
Yes.
Comes into your party. Yeah.
Yes.
Sadly.
He evolves. I guess devolves, but
you know. Yeah, that's true. Devolve. Oh well, it went to the left again. I didn't expect that.
yeah, the boat panel doesn't update his respawn point.
Yeah, I really want to do Bishka, but I forgot to save.
Yeah, there's another. Do you want to explain it?
Yeah, you can go for it.
Yeah, there's another instance of hazard respawn glitch here where you can jump into the water just like you would in for blooper skip or when he was getting the shine sprite. But the only issue is that you also have to do a frame perfect jump off of the water, and if you fail too much, you'll just die.
Game over.
Save. Yeah,
and I didn't save. I wanted to show it out, but I forgot.
Exactly.
It's a very cool trick. Okay.
Oh, and frankly went for a swim. Sometimes he decides to get stuck on the bridge, but I always enjoy when he just goes for a swim.
Did everyone see that badge in the back? The best badge in the game?
Mega Rush P.
Odd. Want to tell what it does?
Yeah, so Mega Rush P, you may be familiar with like danger strats in this game or like Pape 64. Mega Rush is very similar to Power Rush, but it activates when you're at 1 HP, which is Peril, and it increases your attack damage by 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that one is specifically for your partners.
Mm-hmm. And we abuse that pretty much throughout the whole entire run because it's primarily on Koots because he has a move called Power Shell, which hits all enemies, and that's good because that's 7 damage for free.
7 damage to all ground enemies.
Well, not for free, it's 2 FP, but
yeah,
for 3. So yeah.
It's an easy
3 FP.
Easy amount of damage for little effort. These enemies right here that he was killing with the POW block, you can't kill them without either POW block or super guarding them.
Yeah.
Which is why they provide them to you. You can also buy them in the store as well.
But yeah, super guarding, very potent part of pre-hook tail pit. It's a 3-frame window on every enemy, and it's pretty hard. You would need to really practice like super guarding if you want to get anywhere in this category.
Exactly, and a lot of the super guard timings, while they are all 3 frames, the actual timing to do them may be different from enemy to enemy depending on like what attack they're doing. Such as an example, like the Magic Koopas, it's way later than you would expect.
Why did I said no. I declined. I like purposefully declined it. Like I menued down.
Nice.
I don't want to take your stinking test.
No quiz for you. What is it, like the
Yeah.
67th annual quiz or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. 65th. I saw it on the thingy there.
Yeah.
These answers are always the same, which would be
Yeah.
1, 3, 4, 2, 3.
Whoops, I picked that by accident. I was mashing too fast.
Oh.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. The 6th one is 1, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I ever gonna start grinding out pre-hooktail pit? While I want to, yes. But
Do you really, though?
it's up. Slightly. I'm not ready to come back yet, honestly. So completely.
Mhm.
But I don't mind doing it here and there, especially for events. So. The quiz is the hardest part of the run.
Got that right. Reading is the hardest part of an RPG, you know? I definitely didn't do it when I was a kid. I got stuck. Could not figure out how to get to chapter 3, so I just redid 1 and 2 over and over again.
Oh no, that sounds.
Yep. That's why I don't like 1 or 2.
That's fair, honestly.
Mhm.
All right, good fuzzy RNG.
Yeah, that is good. One thing to note about the fuzzies from US to PAL to JP, on JP, they have a really hard time tracking Mario properly. So instead of them constantly like jumping toward you, they jump very sporadically. So
Yeah.
they don't have like a very consistent pattern, meaning that they can just decide to jump forward and then just jump right back into you. They're
Yeah.
really unpredictable.
It's very. That's the Japanese version, to be clear.
Yes. Yes.
They fixed that in the English version, thankfully. They're still annoying, but it's fixed.
Yes.
Like Japanese, they would have lost aggro by now. They wouldn't
Mhm.
follow me like this.
Now you gotta take care of the golden lad. Not trying to do any swag super guards on the individual fuzzies there.
I was thinking about it, but I felt like I would have messed it up, so I didn't. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna guard them. I've done it
Fair
before. It's just I'm not warmed up, you know.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And the route I'm doing, if I take any damage, it kind of stays in the pit. I don't level up before the pit because.
Oh, do you not?
Yeah, because it's slightly. It helps in the pit and it's slightly faster. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't actually realize that. Well, the more you know.
Yeah. Some people level up before it though. Some people do different routes. There's a lot of different routes in this category, which is probably the main reason why I like it. There's just so much like you can approach everything differently in this category.
Right, there's a lot of variety.
Yeah. Now we're just heading on back so we can get coops. Yo, my street swaps are fire today. Holy shit. I mean, what?
Oh, dang, those are really good.
I'm throwing it away.
No, that's okay.
All right,
Just balanced it out.
Yeah, that's true. Scoops, he's probably the most important thing in this category. Because he's going to be the main, I think I said this earlier, but he's going to be the main damage dealer. At a cost. He's going to be at 1 HP the whole entire time.
Exactly.
Which means one mistake, he dead. He big dead.
Big dead.
I forgot to get a star piece.
Which one did you forget?
The bush outside of Petalburg.
To the right?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that one.
Oops. I did?
Yeah, you did. I watched you.
You sure?
Yes. Like the one
Okay.
that's on the way to Schwank Fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it on the way back.
Huh. Okay. I trust you. I don't know. I've done this so many times that it's just like everything like too fast.
I'm certain you got it.
Okay, cool.
Because I made a comment about it in my head.
Okay.
Because I grab it like when I'm doing 100% on my way there, and you grab it on your way back.
Yeah, it's because it's slightly faster on the way back.
Is it?
Not by much, just like a few frames, so don't worry about it. But yeah.
Okay.
I just like saving frames because I'm that type of player.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't even realize that it was faster though.
Yeah, it's because the angle you can go at it is better than coming out, because there's a fence in front of the thing.
Right.
Yeah, so you have to go at it at a very weird and steep angle.
Gotcha. Yeah, he went all the way to Schwank Fortress just to grab these stones here to make his way to Hooktail Castle.
Yeah. And now we're gonna go beat up the dragon.
Definitely.
Star piece was acquired. Good.
Just a different dragon.
Yeah, just a different one, not this one. We're just showing Hooktail, you know. Don't mess with her. Okay. Okay.
Hooktail Castle.
Hooktail Castle. I was actually practicing this before because I was messing this up yesterday so badly. So let's hope it goes better.
This room here?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
just the entire castle, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure, whatever. Power bounce.
Oh
You
my
love to see
god.
it. My smash reflex is coming into play.
Oh, I assume
Yeah,
you
that-
shine dupe the shine spray coming up, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to explain that?
You can go ahead since I'm gonna be probably focusing on my menu and stuff.
Okay, fair enough. In the next room after the red bones fight coming up here, there's gonna be a shine block, which would normally be your first shine sprite in the game. You can actually duplicate that by standing up on top of it and shooting coops to the side. And if you hit at the block and release coops at the correct time, coops will actually grab it as it's shooting out of the block, as Mario already hit it. So you're gonna get the one that coops grabbed and the one that Mario hit with the block.
Yeah, because the shine sprite inside the block is an actual item.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is the room.
Yep, this is the room right here. Yeah.
And I did.
Nice.
So you gotta mash there really quickly, otherwise it's not gonna work. If you mash too slow, it just, it won't pick up for some reason.
Yeah,
if
there's
you're too
very
close-
specific. Go ahead. Sorry.
And no, you're good. And if you're too close to a wall, it won't work because Coops won't. His shell toss animation is different when you let go. It like ends quicker. It like cancels, and you don't want that. So be careful when you're next to a wall. All right.
Yeah.
Go first now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's other shine dupes that are in the game that are similar to that. But most, so in at least max upgrades where you're gonna be doing a lot more of shine duplication, most of them are pretty unique to each other. So like every single one of them is gonna be rather different in their own way. Such as, like, as an example, there's a shine dupe that you can do in Far Outpost where you can just jump on top of the block because it's sitting on the ground. You want to hammer that one, and if you shoot coops off, the shine is gonna appear next to you, and you just walk into it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. They're all very different from each other. Are there any other shine dupes that you do in the run?
No, just that one.
Just that one?
Well, there are other ones, but they're slow in comparison to that one. So.
Okay, gotcha.
We super and there's one in Roadport where we super jump on top of it, and yeah, we shoot coots and then do what we basically do in Hooktail Castle, but it's slow, so no one really does it, and it's hard.
You know, when you brought up the fact that, like, when Koops is closer to the wall, like his shell animation ends quicker, I didn't even really think about that, because you do that when you're grabbing the red key.
Yeah.
In other categories, you're gonna stand closer to the wall, so like he doesn't shoot so far behind Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's gotten everything he needs from Hooktail Castle, so he'll be leaving to do some more preparation elsewhere, and then he'll be entering the pit later.
There's other routes that go deeper into the castle, but my route doesn't do that because I like to go fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Koopa.
Your matching speed's so much faster than mine, but I also only single hand mash because I have never found a dual handing mash that just works for me.
I just put my index finger to the A button on my left index finger. Like I just quickly put it over.
Do you rock your leg back and forth or anything?
No, I just
You don't.
mash.
Okay. Gotcha.
Been doing it for so many years. Just muscle memory at this point.
Totally fair.
Alright, now we gotta go back and get Mega Rush E.
Yeah, that badge that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't get close call already? Oh my, close call, you're so mean.
Now, is that a badge you put on?
No, we sell that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need any lucky badges. We just need like consistency when it comes to this category.
I mean, that's totally fair, but you know, movers are the most consistent thing in the world, I'm sure.
I mean, like I said, there's other ways to approach this. So like you could keep that if you want, but you know, the fastest / most optimal way, you know, we don't need that.
Yeah, it's like you said before. There's many different ways you can go about doing this. If you want to take a chance on some luck, you know.
Yeah. Close call, be nice. Be nice. Thank you.
Nice.
Now I'm gamer. That Goomba ain't got none on me.
Real gaming.
Go in.
Yeah, now these platforms are here. Normally when you skip blooper, they don't appear, but due to the sequence changing when he entered chapter 1, they just appeared.
Yep.
Same thing
Fun
would have
fact.
happened if he did bridge skip.
Yeah.
The bridge would have appeared.
The bridge is just like magically comes back. I also forgot to split. When you rub against the wall for a certain amount of time in this game, you enter pipes quicker. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing in this game.
Yeah,
So
I
if you're
don't
like,
understand that either. It is really
Yeah.
weird.
I think there's like a thing for the pipes where you need to be like the sideways ones. You need to be, because like if you don't do that beforehand, like you still have to walk against the pipe, and there's probably like something like some type of frame counter for the pipes or something.
Mhm.
I don't know what's in particular.
They lowered the amount of frames it takes for you to like enter
Yeah.
a pipe as well when they localized it.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's more in JP. You have to hold against
Wow.
the pipe longer.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
That's good to know.
So if it ever feels like you're going through a pipe a little bit slower when you're doing like your any percent runs, that's why. Because I know you run on JP for any percent,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to know. What am I doing? Alright, I'm gonna do... I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do...
Oh, you're gonna do...
So it doesn't
Okay.
matter. Yeah. I don't typically go for that in runs, but like... In marathons, I wanna.
Right.
Also, I miss it, so it doesn't even matter.
Do you still get Ultra Hammer a different way or no?
No, this is the only list. So,
Okay.
for like early game, yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
sure if
also
there was
not
a-
like
Go.
safety saving. I'm just kind of going at it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was like another what is it, like another Chad super jump that I wasn't knowing about or something.
Chad, super dope.
But I guess I could explain exactly what he was trying to do there. If you're not familiar with what a super jump is, there are quite a few different ways to obtain one or get jump storage. But what he was trying to do there was buffer using coops into that cutscene with Zesty, which would store the jump that Mario would do when he's using coops. And when going off of like a small platform and pressing and holding down the A button, his upwards elevation would exceed to keep going up and up without it stopping. Because I believe that there's no check for his jump to stop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll essentially gain infinite height until he lets go of the A button, which would let him get up to the Ultra Hammer chest.
I'm missing a star piece somewhere. Strange.
Are
Oh,
you?
I know where. I know which one it is. I always forget that one. I don't know why. It's the one behind the great block.
Oh, okay.
I gotta back up, so it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I suppose you could do TRE and get jump storage up the door.
I guess I'd have to go all the way around.
You could, yeah, right.
Yeah.
That'd be some showcase, though. Obviously, that's up to you, but
I don't want to do it.
yeah.
A little tempted, honestly. But that requires me legitimately going all the way around.
Good point, Jake, by the way. I didn't even think about that.
Alright, if I don't want to see it, let me know. I'll do it.
It's very
wanna see
hard,
it,
but
Monado?
it's pretty cool. What was that?
Do you want to see it?
I mean, sure, why not? It's obviously up to you if you don't want to.
I slightly want to. I don't know. There's something in me that wants to. Like the rebel in me just wants to like just derail so hard. And just get. Nah, it's gonna take too long. And I'm not warmed up to Terry, so it's definitely will.
Fair enough.
Alright. So coming up to the pit.
Yeah.
So this is probably the best time to take a break. I will count down to it. Give me a moment. I gotta get ready. Alright. This is the best time to take a break. 3, 2, 1, and pause.
All right. Well, that means that it's time. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute stretch, get some water, stretch your legs. What's coming up next is gonna be pretty intense for basically the rest of the run. So yeah, we will be right back, and we will see all of you right after that. And we are back. It's time for the pit, which is roughly one half of this category. Pre-hooktail pit. That pit is in fact very important. For everybody who just showed up, a couple of announcements just to remind everyone. Tomorrow, Frost Fatalis is going to be starting. It's going to run from February 27th through March 5th. It's our all-women speedrunning marathon benefiting the Malala Fund. It's going to be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern each day. Type !FF in chat or head on over to gamesdonequick.com/framefatalis for more info. And alongside our recording shows, GDQ Hotfix also has multiple week-long events with Frost and Flame Fatales. We've got a bunch of them. They're all super fun. Next week is going to be one of them. You want to make sure that you catch them because they're always a blast. If you're watching this on YouTube, come on over to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content, starting most nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. There's been a bunch of subs, a bunch of bits. Thank you all so much for that. That is what keeps Hotfix running, so thank you all so much. And finally, related, if you have any ideas for your own shows or one-off events, either of those are great. Head on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix, submit your ideas, tell us what you want to see. What I want to see is the Pit of Trials. And I think, Reed, you're about to do that.
Yeah, I am.
Man, that's just great timing then. All right. This is the Reed show again.
Reed show again. My show. You guys ready? I'm going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Here you go. I got everything set. Badges on. Mega recipe on. So, this first battle, we have to manip Pearl on Coops. Because if we don't, it's going to be hard. So, yeah.
Yeah, for anybody that missed that, the reason he wants to get him into peril is because of a badge that he has. It's going to increase any of his partners' damage output as long as they are in peril, which is 1 HP.
Oh, I just noticed something.
He's a firefly.
I forgot to upgrade Coops.
Oh.
Or Goombella.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be a little bad thing because
you can leave though, right?
Yeah,
it's a little slow, but
I probably will do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that probably is gonna be your best bet. I was wondering if you actually upgraded your partners, but I wasn't. I just assumed you did, so I didn't ask.
I wish you did.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm a little scared because of that, because I forgot to save again. Yeah, if I ever have the chance, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Because this is stuff. And I want you to hit Coots badly, please. Don't make me have to do this game.
Yeah, so every 10 floors, there's a rest floor with a big chest, so he'll be able to leave there. Because there's an exit pipe as well.
Wait, I think I'm full. Dang. Yeah. There's also a mover that could make you leave, and I'm hoping that happens, like just, you know, right now.
Oh yeah, the movers can make you leave. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. But yeah, Goombella is important, and I forgot probably the most important part of this run. She has multi-bonk and more HP. And multi-bonk is really good on enemies that for like later floors that have a lot of HP. Because Coops can't just, you know, kill all of them, sadly. Especially airborne ones. Because he cannot attack airborne enemies.
I'm sure he could jump if he tried. I mean, he can. He jumps upstairs.
True, true.
There was also an enemy that he ended up killing, one of the Spinias that had a badge called pretty lucky P. That badge can actually take effect like it would on your partner on enemies as well. So his attack could have just missed. Which has like, what, a 20% chance or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the exact numbers, but... I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be teeth, not arms.
Wait, what?
Diabetic Dan asked a question in chat.
I ran by accident. Please. Dang it.
Dang.
Fine. Very scuffed start.
That's okay. I wouldn't let it discourage you. You're gonna do great still.
Also, it is possible to do the pit without multi-bonk, but that's hard. And I wouldn't recommend like ever doing that.
Yeah, and you also don't have Ultra Hammer either.
Yeah, so that's just really that's just hard mode for no reason.
Exactly. Also styling on the Gloomba there.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Wow. You got what you wanted.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go back to upgrade Goombella because I was actually kind of getting slightly nervous there because no multi, like I could do those floors, but like no multi-bonk is just very scary because I already sell multi-bounce, so, or power bounce, sorry.
Right.
Wait, actually I don't think I did this attempt, but Mario's still not the main. Mario doesn't do damage in this category, so it's best off if you let your partners do it.
Yeah, did you end up going to the bad shop?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay.
I was still thinking about doing TRE. I like went to the left a little bit. I was like, eh.
Well, I mean, the option's there now. You're going up to the top of Rogueport.
Alright, let's upgrade this real quick. This is why we practice before you do an event, guys.
Exactly.
Don't be like me. Yeah,
Hey, you were doing runs last night, though.
true. And then I stopped because I got bored.
At least you're honest. Frankly, doesn't get to be a part of the upgrading ritual. He's just stuck outside.
Right.
Oh no, never mind. He's not outside. I thought he was outside.
I mean, it's not in like, you know, the on the carpet.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, why was I? Why did you guys tell me that I could? Because I forgot until you mentioned it, and I'm just really tempted to do it. All right, if I don't get this first one, I'm not doing it. At least first jump. Jesus. I promise you I'm pressing the A button.
I can hear it.
So, Monado, while Reed does this, tell us about this trick. For anybody who's not familiar with the game, tell us what's going on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is hazard respawn glitch. On the first frame of most rooms, there are some exceptions. Mario's respawn point doesn't get properly updated until the second frame. So if he happens to jump into a hazard, such as this water here, it'll set him to coordinate 0, 0, which happens to be right on top of that block there, so he can bypass it without having a hammer to break it. There are a couple of other instances where he entered chapter 1 without going to the 1,000-year door as well, by doing 2 frame perfect jumps, one from the loading zone and then another one onto the boat panel and then into the water to get to the chapter 1 fight. But it's pretty much the same thing. You got this stuff.
So is this? I imagine that each runner is going to have their own strategy. Do most runners tend to mash here, or is this one of those things where mashing actually makes it worse and you really need to time it?
You need to time it. Mashing a lot of stuff in this game doesn't really work out in your own favor, because there are quite a lot of frame perfect tricks in this game. But surprisingly enough, you can get pretty consistent with this stuff. As shocking as it is, don't let Reed fool you. He is good at it. Promise.
I don't know what that was. I was like getting it on the other loading zone, but not the one I needed, and I was like, what is going on? I was just like so confused.
It's marathon nerves, man.
Dude, that's funny.
That's what you gotta blame it on.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get this. Alright, we're doing like 2 tricks in a row. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, okay. So what he's doing here is, if you're familiar with anything T2ID related, I'm sure you've heard of Teleporter Room Early. Well, over the years, there have been multiple setups for it. One of which, coming up right here, the one he's doing, is probably the most easy one to explain. He's essentially just trying to unspin jump through the door, but it's way more complicated than it looks. He is holding a very, very specific angle on the notch. It's angle perfect. I don't think you can get any other angle besides the one he's attempting to hold here. And he's trying to do an unspin jump, which is letting go of the R button and pressing A on the same frame, or the frame after pressing A. Yeah, the frame after releasing R. And it's also pixel perfect, because you need to be standing in the exact right spot for this. So it is frame perfect, pixel perfect, and angle perfect all at the same time. So this is not easy, but you can attempt it very quickly over and over and over, compared to other methods where they have quite a lot of setup time. And the reason he's doing this is just so he can attempt to get jump storage off of this door, which I can explain again after he gets it. We have Frankly over there doing a little dance.
I didn't want to say anything about it, but
oh yeah, and I should mention this is at 60 FPS, so that doesn't make it much easier. You'll notice right there he was attempting to do an unspin jump outside of the door. You'll know if you got it because Mario will jump and he'll be unspinning in the air. He's done it a couple times here against the door, but just not doing it at the right time.
I need sway. Like I'm getting the angle and the like I'm just not pressing, like my A is not being registered.
Mm.
Because the easiest part of, well, this is really subjective, but in my opinion, the easiest part of this trick is the angle. But like for
That is
like
definitely subjective. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't agree with that at all.
Yeah. I think the angle is easy to get, but I can't for some reason do the unspin. 'Cause I get the angle literally every time.
Mhm.
What's the easiest part for you?
Probably the unspin jump.
Dang.
Yeah.
Can we trade?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to rub it in your face, but hey, you can do the other parts that I can't do.
True. If we were to combine, we'd be like the best TT Weddy runner. Oh my god, man. Yeah, this is how hard. This isn't any percent for those who are curious. This is, if you do the updated route, the most up-to-date route, this is mandatory.
Yes.
And it's, granted, I'm rusty, so like, but yeah, it's still pretty hard. Yeah.
Yes, it is very hard. This trick right here is specifically why I don't run any percent.
Alright, my timing is bad. There have been easier methods found, like you can like reset your controller and it'll like hold the angle for you. Almost got it, dang.
Yes, there are other runners that will reset the neutral on their stick so they can hold into an angle or a notch, I'm sorry. So they don't need to hold a specific angle outside of the top notch. Yeah, if you aren't doing that, it's just like barely left of up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the reset controller method real quick.
Okay. Yeah. And I should also say the only reason he is actually doing TRE right now is to get jump storage off of the door.
Yeah.
But you're required to open it before you do that.
It'd probably be the easiest method to get jump storage in this game if you didn't have to, you know,
Yes.
clip through the door.
Yep.
Because there's like a little space between the door and the like actual collision of the collision of the map.
Mhm.
And Mario's paper mode perfectly like fits through that. Because the reason Mario doesn't just go through it is because the speed he is at when he's in paper mode. If he was at a higher speed, Mario could just simply walk through it. But that's why we unspin, because Mario goes a little faster. If Mario had that speed while in paper mode, he would just literally clip through the door.
What meant by resetting his controller was resetting his neutral. So, I don't know if other controllers are like this, but if you, at least for GameCube games, you can actually reset the buttons on your controller, such as an example, if your R trigger is kind of messed up a little bit, you press start, Y, and X, I think it is, right? Yeah, it'll reset your controller back to its default controls and stick angle and whatever else. But if you're like holding down, say, the L trigger or holding a little bit left of the control stick, you're gonna think that's your neutral. So if you like let go of it after you reset, it's just going to make you move a little bit to the left because it thinks that's what neutral is.
All right, I'm gonna give it like 5 more attempts because this is hurting my brain. I'm pretty sure it's hurting everyone else's brain. All right. All right, last one. That didn't count. That didn't also count. Dude, I'm getting the angle, but he just won't jump. Oh my god, so sad. All right, I give up. Okay, yeah, he won't. I'm like getting the exact angle, but he won't like jump through for me. That's sad.
I wouldn't beat yourself up over it though. It's a hard trick, and like you said, it's you're pretty rusty at it, like you said.
I'm a good item hog. Whew,
you know what? It was a benefit that you left anyway because you could get more star pieces and then another badge.
Yeah, yeah. Just one more turn, since yeah, just one more. Just give me one more time.
Yeah, that trick is called teleport a room early, or TRE for short. You'd want to look up specifically like the door clip method, because there are multiple different methods that have been found over the years, so you might find one that isn't exactly like that.
Yeah. Honestly, those methods are probably easier.
Speaking of looking things up, if somebody wanted to get started running this game, tell me where there are resources. Where should somebody go so that they can find out how to get involved with the community, get involved with runs?
You want to explain that, or do you want me to do it, Reed?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Well, you can go to speedrun.com/ttyd, which will bring you to the speedrun.com page for this game. You can find plenty of guides, a huge list of glitches, version differences. Like, as an example, US to PAL compared to JP has like over 100 differences between the two of them. I guess between the three of them, if you want to be technical, but all minor or major. And there's also a Discord server there that you can join. T2ID community is very, very welcoming. It's not the biggest, but like I said, very welcoming, and you can get to know quite a lot of people in there. Any questions that you may have to ask, you can definitely ask in there.
Yeah. They've been trying to, I think like a year ago, it wasn't really like, they didn't really have a lot of resources, but they've changed that, and it's really good. So I recommend it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of links to a lot of things directly in the Discord server for a lot of tutorials and such. You know,
the run
all
isn't
he's doing
dead.
is... No, it definitely isn't dead. He's just not able to get the Ultra Hammer now.
Yeah. I wanted it for the marathon, but I forgot to save before it, and then I just kind of screwed myself after that. But it's
fun, man.
It's all good.
Yeah. You don't need the Ultra Hammer to beat the game.
Yeah, I've done the pit so many times. Like I don't need it. It's just a nice thing to have in a marathon. Makes me feel safe.
No, Vinny. So the reason he was doing teleport a room early was for another glitch called jump storage or super jump. Explained this earlier, but he was attempting to get jump storage off of a cutscene with a character named ZT, and by getting that glitch, you're actually technically able to do an infinite jump as long as you go off of the step while holding down the A button. So you could just fly up to the Ultra Hammer chest and open it from there. But you can get the same trick off of that door there by canceling Mario's jump by opening the door and using coops.
Yeah.
It's all technically the same trick, just different ways to do it. Because it all helps by canceling Mario's jump.
Yeah, but the run's not dead. Like PB for sure, but this wasn't gonna PB like at all anyway.
I mean, if you want to be technical, you could get some movers like every other floor.
That is true. that is the
but
yeah. That's the thing about the pit. You could just keep getting movers like that.
Exactly.
It is a possibility, but very unrealistic.
Yeah, actually, fun fact. The current 100% route uses that to get jump storage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for Ultra Hammer early.
That's why you mentioned it. Alright, now we're in the pit. Alright, give me 10 movers in a row.
Yeah, here we go. 10 more movers. Get yourself back up.
Alright, you should be smooth sailing from here.
Yep. Now, I hope you guys like fighting, because that's all that's left.
Yeah. Pretty much. A lot of shell tosses, power shells. First striking enemies are actually slow, but for like later floors, you want to do that more. Floors like these, you just want to kind of run into the enemy if possible, and not get first strike. That's basically you first striking, but yeah.
You don't get shell out, do you?
Oh no.
You don't. Okay.
That's because that requires more star pieces, and
right.
Yeah, that's just slow to get more than what we needed. I'm going to save. Yeah, this has a lot of FP management in this. So there will be times where I'm just not gonna power shell for the sake of saving FP for a fight that I know is coming up that has more enemies. It's really intense at the first few floors because you're just starting out 5 FP. Oh my god! Did I just save that? Oh, dude, that would have been insane if I saved that. Because you can pause before you actually get it, but it's very hard. Very hard.
Yeah, you got unlucky with the drops there.
Yeah.
And a heart bounced into him.
Yeah. You have to mash really fast, too. Oh, yeah. The moment I get in, like, not in Pearl, I don't do any damage. So that's kind of the sad part about this whole thing.
Right.
And enemies on this floor really don't do damage to Coops, so... But I think the next floor is a Gloomba, so that's good. No, I was wrong. Next floor. I mean, they still do damage to Coops, but...
Just slower.
Yeah. Wow. Sometimes my brain just...
Oh. Alright, I'm praying on the not Ultra Shroom, Dried Shroom drop.
Play on a hard drop. Dang. It's fine. Coops is still... Coops can still be used. but just only outside of the battle and only for first strikes. After that, he's just done. So it's not a total loss, especially at these floors, but it's definitely still bad. Especially later floors. This is really bad. And he's just out of it. I've had one run where the entire run, Coots was dead, and I was still going through it.
Oh wow, how far did you end up making it?
I think 80s.
80s.
And then I just eventually died.
That's really impressive though.
Yeah, that's when I was grinding this a lot.
Yeah.
I was just like in love with the pit.
I'm looking forward to see what you do with the pit in hero mode.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was making that.
Yeah, you totally forgot, I'm sure.
Sometimes I genuinely do that. I forget I'm making hero mode because I have more fun playing games than making it. You know, I feel like that's anyone. We can talk about hero mode if you want. If you want to explain a little bit about it.
Hey man, it's your game. I'm gonna let you explain that. I'm not gonna take that from you.
Yeah, but I gave you the torch, you know.
You did. But I don't want to butcher an explanation of a game that you're making.
Alright. That's fair. I just wanted you to do it because I was playing. So I usually don't like talking about this too much, but sometimes they encourage me to do it anyway. Hero mode is a mod I'm working on of this game. It basically takes TTYD and just like literally the entirety of it and make it harder and the new experience and all that. So you could call it a new game, but not entirely. Pretty much the TLDR of it. There's much more to it, and if you want to know more about it, you can just easily search up TTYD hero mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of quality of life improvements he's making in it too, such as like when you die, you don't have to go to the title screen. There's the option for just going from your last save point. Instead of having to go through the process of going to the title screen and then going back into your file. You know, small stuff, saves time.
Mario's faster.
Yeah, Mario is faster.
Stuff like that. So if you're interested. Oh, heart. Hog. If you're interested, just look it up.
Yeah. A lot of cool music remixes too from some awesome people as well, such as yourself and I know some others.
Armageddon, blah 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 blah. Talk to him, Mario. Charlie didn't like me.
He's getting away from you.
Alright. So Charlie's actually very important. Sadly, I didn't use a lot of Fright Mask because you want at least 2 Thunder Ridges from him. Because 2 Thunder Ridges help you later in floor 90s, if I recall correctly. So I'm kind of sad that I didn't use as much Fright Mask as I did, but it's fine. I was purposely hoarding them for later because I'm kind of in a scuff spot in this run.
We'll get more room for inventory later. At floor 50, there's a chest that gives him an item called the Strange Sack. Increases his inventory by 10 more slots.
Yeah, I forgot to switch. Yeah. Sometimes it's not needed, sometimes it is. It depends on how what your items are looking like. If you're just very low on items, you don't need it. But you know, if you're stacked, you might as well just get it.
Oh, I should also say, if you're looking to run this game and you don't already have a copy of the game, I believe Zephiles is always posting listings to copies of the game from eBay and such. And if you, like I said, if you don't already have a copy of your own, look into getting a Japanese version because they are much cheaper because there's not a demand for them. About 3 years ago, I got my JP copy for like 20 bucks compared to the US counterpart that was going for like 80 or more. And in most cases, it's faster, except for 80%. But yeah, it's negligible if you're not going for world record.
I mean, you can still get it if you're going for world record.
Yeah. Definitely. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. English is just faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zephylos always puts listings on in the Discord, right?
Yes, in the Discord.
Okay.
I think there's a tab for it on speedrun.com too, but I might be mistaken about that.
Ooh, good RNG. The puffs are RNG. Sometimes they don't move down, and then sometimes they do. You want them to move down because Koops can hit them.
Yeah.
Later floors, they're poison puffs, and they are really stubborn about moving down sometimes. So sometimes you either just leave the battle, come back, or just keep going at it until they decide to be like, you know, alright, I'll move down, I'm sorry. The spiders aren't random though, it depends on the formation and, like, you know.
Yeah. And they can move down after their attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one is only going to move down here because, you know, that's how it works.
There's only 2 of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna level up. I think. Probably not. I'm gonna risk it.
No, you shouldn't level up here because you
Okay,
killed 3
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So they gave 5 experience each.
I don't really pay attention to the amount I get sometimes, so it scares me when I like look down. I'm like, oh god, wait, how much did they give? Yeah, you gotta know how like you gotta know everything really if you want to like excel in pre-hook tail pit, because otherwise it's gonna be really hard to manage everything.
Yeah, you'll get a level here for sure.
Yeah. I'm sad I didn't super guard that because I thought it was going for Gumbella. Oh, fun fact. Whoops. I'm sad because I am dumb.
Oh, you're not.
If you want to know something's going at Goombella, sometimes it's best to put it in the back because the enemy will, especially if it's like a projectile, it will aim, or the front, it's gonna aim lower. But if it's going for Mario, it'll be higher than Goombella's height. So
Is
that's
that
one
actually
thing.
true? I did not know that.
Yeah, that is true. How am I not hitting him? Rather than talking.
Funny story about the pokies here. When I was doing 100% the other day, I don't think I've ever come across just the normal pokey, not the dark one or the poison one, holding a life stream before. And Glenn was telling me that they can, and I didn't realize that. And I had a pokey hold one 3 fights in a row.
Oh god, that's annoying.
Yeah, and I had never seen one prior to that.
Wow.
So the game was really trying to get it into my head that, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they definitely can hold these.
Yeah, they can.
Yep.
Be ready. Yeah, it's not fun.
No.
When they do hold it, because it loses time and they get to attack. The short turn. Last turn.
Oh, did you get a heart drop?
Yeah, I did. Thankfully.
Something to note about the heart drops, if you're not too familiar with this game, they are only going to give a heart to your active partner. So what he'll attempt to do is put Koops away if he needs to grab some extra HP that has just dropped. That way Koops doesn't get out of peril. For the time being though, because later he's gonna want to put Goombell into peril as well, for Bonetail.
Around the 80s. A little bit after that, but around there. Go down, please. Go down, go down, go down, go down.
That was really smooth.
Oh
The,
yeah, yeah.
Entry there to the fight. He just walked out. Moved exactly where you wanted him.
Yeah. you make strats when you do too much of this. Too late. I do it for Koopas too and Paratroopers. Because they spawn roughly in the same spot, so.
Yeah, and they almost always are aggroed by you.
Yeah. No, I switched to Goombella because I was scared to miss the super guard. Which I did miss, so. Oops. This might be lose. Oh, they threw a curveball. Oh. Okay, the next fight might be a level up. Which is gonna be Scuff because I need to use scoops. Oh, please. Oh, God. Oh, I missed. That's fine.
It's all good.
Alright, please don't be the fight I'm thinking of. And of course it is. Actually, no, the booze won't die. Actually, no, I don't think this will level up, so we're good.
Yeah, this should give, what, 5 experience piece, yeah? No, I guess the booze give a little more, but...
Yeah, a little more. But you're generally right.
Yeah.
Good RNG? Good RNG? Please? Just spiky Goomba? Wow, this is mid RNG. Lakitus, these ones in particular, have, you know, every enemy has a set pattern. Or like 3 fights. This is one of them. The other one is a Lakitu and a Spike Goomba. And the other one is 5 Lakitus in a row. Or 4. And you don't want that.
Yeah.
Because that's bad.
Because you can't hit them with coops at all.
Yep. I know some of the pattern, or like most of the patterns in the pit, but not all of them. Some of them I just forget about.
Hmm.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah, I just realized you probably upgrade Mario's HP a little bit, right?
Yeah, I don't. Me compared to other runners, I do it really late. I do it like 480 or something like that.
Well, I mean, by the 80s, you're going to be getting like level ups like almost every other battle anyway.
Yeah, that's why I do it, because I guess. But to play it like slightly safe, it wouldn't even affect if you even did it any earlier than that. But to play it slightly safe, you want to do it around like 50s, 60s. But I like being dummy boy, so I do it later. Accidentally did a failed one, but it's fine. Don't use it. Dang it.
Ah.
It's fine. It's not anything crazy. Just believe me. Oh no. Also, out of every battle, I'm gonna be doing a frame perfect jump out of them to go towards the pipe.
Yes.
You can paper mode, but sometimes I want to attack the enemy, so you know I won't be doing that all the time. But yeah, I'm not sure this level of self-played. So... No, okay. Oh, I was hoping they would attack me. Attack me? Dang, they scared of me.
Yeah, you were bringing up the thing you were talking about with paper mode. That's an exploit or glitch, I guess you could technically call it, but we allow it in glitchless. Called cutscene walking. There's quite a few instances where you can use it, but it can be heavily used in the pit. While entering a fight and going into paper mode at the same time, when you exit the battle, holding R and hold the direction, Mario will walk when he's normally not supposed to be able to. So you can walk to the pipe and hopefully sometimes land on top of it and then just hold down, which definitely saves time. But he doesn't do it too much in pre-hooktail pit just because he'll want to first strike enemies and not get first struck himself.
Yeah. The ones I want to walk into, that's that's when I want to use paper mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, this sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, okay, I have fire drive. So I forgot I have that. 'Cause I usually don't enable fire drive until slightly later. Fire drive saved me. Almost forgot it existed.
Mm.
So the max BP you really want to have is, I think, 15 or 18. One of those two, or 21. One of those three numbers. FP 40, 45. That, something around there. It's not too big of a deal. As long as you just have a big FP, you should be good. And FP or HP, I mean, 20, 25 is good. The minimum is 15. You can do 10, but that's just like if you're just being really good that day.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure Gengar did pre-hooktail pit, and he beat it once. I think once with only 10 HP. So that's good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is
Gengar
crazy.
has held a world record in this before, right?
Yeah, multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know what I was thinking about that though. Yeah, excuse me for the spaghetti that's been going on a lot. Like I said, I didn't really warm up at all yesterday, so it's, I'm just kind of improvising sometimes and just trying to rely on muscle memory.
I mean, that's pretty impressive in itself, though. If you really think about it, just shows your knowledge of the game.
True.
And how much skill you've built up over the years. Oh, nice mover.
Yeah, that was a good move. I will get another one right now. Please game? Dang. Actually, the time you really want to move her is floor 10s and 40s. 10s because 10s is just filler, and 40s, there's spike tops. And spike tops, you literally cannot attack unless you have an item. And that's it. You can get rid of them with Fright Mask, but that's random. I forgot the percentage they have to run, but yeah. It's a really just overall bad floor, and you never want to experience, because it's probably the longest floor, one of the longest floors in the entire pit.
Right.
But yeah, ideally you want to move around like 45 or like 40, 33. I forgot when the spike top first appears, but yeah. That is pre-recorded for sure, yeah.
I love pre-recorded chat. How'd my message get there?
Mover. Next floor, please. Ooh, this is terrible. I'm gonna risk this, honestly. I'll take that, TBH.
So the person who asked about the recolors in the pit and such, yeah, a lot of these are only in the pit, such as these purple Koopas here. I don't know the name of them, but
Dark Koopas.
Dark Koopas. But yeah, there are quite a few recolors that are only in the pit. More of which are going to be later into the pit. There are some as well that you're only going to come across in chapter 3, only in one fight. And then also in the pit. Yeah, the Shady Koopas. Yep.
I'm a nerd.
I mean, to be fair, you are making a game, so you do know a lot more about enemy names than I probably would.
True. But yeah, the recolors are cool. I always thought the recolors of it, like, I always like when like RPGs take like a base enemy and just recolor it. I always think it looks sick.
It does look cool, especially when they like, you know, change about like their attacks and such. You know, like the Shady Koopas, if they're on their back, they'll like do a really powerful attack.
Exactly. Like they fundamentally are different.
We're in the 30s right now, right?
40s.
40s. Okay. I should know that. I'm in the pit all the time. Oh, we should also bring it. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. No.
You're. Okay, I guess I'll go. Should also say you may notice that when Reed is using his hammer, he'll always like do a stylish. It's actually faster because Mario will return back to his starting point quicker when you doing a special move, but you only want to do one of them.
Yeah.
Because normally he'll like stand there for a little bit after he swings his hammer down. He has a live stream. That's not fun.
Yeah, he's gonna use it. I think it's faster with Koops too. To do a little stylish.
Is it actually?
Feels like it. Try to do it.
I don't even know the timing for Koops is stylish, so.
You can mash all the stylish on the English.
Can you really? Okay, that's
yeah,
actually surprising.
I always do it. On Japanese, you kind of have to time it, but English, you have to, or not English, you can't mash it.
Yeah.
Also, this is the worst.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. Speaking of stylishes and stuff, there's actually like a failed stylish that's only on JP. You like?
No, it's in English.
Is it for Mario?
Tornado jump.
Oh, I was just talking about the space jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you press A at the wrong time, they'll like just wipe out a bit.
Yeah, but what Minato is saying, that is not in English. Sadly, I kind of like it.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything, but it's fun.
It doesn't.
Funny.
Well, it doesn't give you like SP.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Which is why I want to put it back because it really forces like timing, which I think should be, you know, a thing when it comes to stylishes, not just mash it.
Is it
Oh my God.
is it still in the code, or was it just like removed outright?
It's probably most likely still in the code.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just haven't really looked, but it's probably most likely there because, you know, probably lazy to remove stuff.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about, JDA's turn. It was the multi-bounce one. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, tornado jump is in both, but yeah, it's not like exclusively like Japanese in terms of like the failed stylish.
Apologies if I state incorrect information. I'm
Nah,
just going
don't
based
worry.
off of my own knowledge of stuff that I do in the game.
Don't worry about it.
And you never use tornado jump.
Yeah, you don't ever in the runs,
Nope.
at least. Probably not even casual play. Bad sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I first played the game, I attempted using tornado jump and it just was worthless.
Yeah, it only works literally when there's flying enemies in the battle, which is kind of silly. Heck, I better have piercing bow on. Oh, I'm not even gonna level up. Dang it.
Dang.
Oh, I got an unspin jump from the battle. That's sick.
Nice.
Oops. Triple stylus, that's or like triple SB. I always thought this game was just kind of broken because it is.
Remember for years people thought that this game was unbreakable. And then like the floodgates just opened up.
Yeah. I'm glad the game the way it is right now.
Oh yeah, same. There's a lot of really, really cool tricks in this run.
I hate super guarding lava bubbles.
Which in my opinion, you guys should definitely follow Reed to see more of them.
Oh yeah,
More of these great runs.
I stream a lot. Yeah, that's true.
You do.
But my friend Monado here also streams a lot.
Well, thank you. But this is your showcase. It's not mine.
I mean, yeah, but you commentating with me, so you definitely need, you know, you're
Fair
cool,
enough.
dude. IMO. Yeah. Please don't be 4. I hate you, game. Whoops. But yeah, if that Pokey threw it at Goombella, it would have went at a different arc. It would have went lower. So that's why it was
Okay.
good to put Goombella in the front. Yeah.
I see that.
Even with spike tops, they go lower when they aim for Goombella.
That's really interesting to know. I knew that they went at a different angle, but I never thought of putting Goombella in the front for it.
Yeah.
That too. I think the Pokies are the only enemy in the game that have like that sort of super guard attack where you can just redirect their
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
body piece back at them, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
I have
floor
2
50.
Thunder Rages. Yeah, this is floor 50.
What I was talking about earlier with the item he'd get out of that chest. Now his inventory has doubled in size.
Yeah.
Charlieton also, the more floors you go down, the more expensive his items get. And I think it's
Yeah.
random if he's going to show up here or not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the percentage, but he is random.
Hmm.
I've had many runs in a row where he actually literally never shows up.
Really?
Yeah, that.
Wow.
I think Charlie hates me. This is the kindest he's been, so. And he's only shown up twice. Dang it. Actually not fine. Hold up, let me go back. %, yeah. Ah, that sucks. Forget if they die here, so I'm just gonna use quick change, which allows me to switch my partner without it actually taking a turn.
Very good badge. Very good badge.
Very broken badge.
Yeah. Fire Drive is also a pretty unique badge too.
Yeah. It pierces defense. Not rock like monster defense, but like, you know.
Okay, I was about to say. I know it didn't work on like clefs and such.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, I think he has an ice storm, which is really scary.
Yeah, that's not good.
Alright, this should do exact damage. I think they have 9 HP. Don't charge, don't charge.
Doesn't surprise me that you know that information, JD Acer, considering you've made what now, like 2 pit hacks. You made Infinite Pit and also I can't remember the name of the other one. For the life of me. It's
Okay,
so
that
pointless
works.
for them to have an ice storm too, because they are made of
Yeah,
ice.
they already have it. Yeah. I was gonna super guard it, but I didn't want to be that ballsy because I haven't, you know, I'm slightly rusty, so I wanted to play safe.
Pit randomizer, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Not that one. Never mind. I take back that.
Just know JD is goated
Yes.
at being a TTYD mod.
Yeah. Drawbacks in general.
Yeah. Alright, so things about dark blues, you want to jump on them. Because if you shell toss them with Coos, they'll always have 1 HP left, and yeah. You actually want to start doing that a bit more when you get around here, because enemies are just buff.
Also the fact that you're running on like empty with your stats right now.
Yeah.
Low HP. That sort of deal.
Ooh. Alright, I think I'm warming up. Like I'm getting like the muscle memory back, you know, the
You're
menus
getting
being
to groove
fast. Yeah. Frame perfect jump downwards. Let's go. I'm kind of gaming right now. Mooncliffs are annoying, especially when there's a lot of them. And speaking of, smart thing to do here is to use a Thunder Rage, but I don't really like doing that because Charlie is meanie head. I could use Mr. Softener, but I also don't like. I like saving those for Koopa Tros when I do somehow ever get those.
Moon cliffs. They have high defense. I never realized that.
Yeah. He needs 2 super guards. This isn't gonna level up, I don't think, but I'm gonna... Actually, it might. I don't know, I can't tell. But I think I got 13 from him. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, level up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I don't need any more BP really.
Well, that's good.
Unless I decide to get pretty or lucky day, whatever it's called. But yeah. Oh, new stage. That means we get fog now, and that's the best part of the game.
Yeah, more stage hazards.
Yeah, the more you level up, so like every like, you know, level 10, 20, 30, your stage changes. And that's not a good thing, because you get more hazards. Yeah.
We also noticed
Very
it doesn't
bad.
actually have an audience.
Yeah, that's because I skipped Sweet Treat.
Exactly.
So no audience. That's a good thing. That's why we primarily skip it, honestly.
Mhm.
And it's, you know, fast. It's just faster.
Yeah.
But it helps. Having no audience helps. These all of you go down? Like, go down. Sure. Alright, 9. Wow, that's not good.
Yeah, the GDQ audience can just fill up the seats for us. Did you just tap to the music there?
Yeah, I always do that when I'm thinking. Alright, now all of you go down, please. Sure. I just hope the first one doesn't charge. Please. Let me. Don't charge. Oh, he's dead. Thank God. Oh, wait, no. He has 1 HP left. But I'm glad that happened, because I can just super guard and he's dead.
It all worked out.
Yeah. Maybe hazard isn't a, bad thing, after all. Maybe we do want hazards.
Not when they're used on you.
But yeah, the fastest hazard is a bucket.
Yes.
Lowest one is probably the one I just got. In terms of like just, falling hazard.
The light is nice though when it's used on you compared to a bucket because you can react to it much easier.
Yeah, the bucket is very, very quick. And yeah. Dang, I can't go back and put on. Dang. Because I wanted to put on item hog so I can get that power punch. More likely to get it. But it's fine.
My first run ever of this game was glitchless over almost 3 years ago now. And oh wow, you got it. That's awesome. And Luigi was sitting in the audience and he threw a rock at me and I died from it.
Luigi was mad you didn't take him on the adventure.
No, I was on Smorg, so I was in peril. He had just used the claw on me.
Dang.
Yep.
Luigi's
And I
mean.
just didn't react quick enough because I didn't know the menus yet.
Oh yeah, I don't have. This is not the worst thing, but just slow. If he attacks Mario, it's done. So actually, no, he's dead, so it doesn't matter. But if I didn't have quick change on, this would have been really bad. I would have been dead. I failed that on purpose for those who were wondering why I failed that.
Oh, so it wouldn't die. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very smart.
You gotta be really, you gotta be really attentive if you do this category because you're just gonna accident. That's when I first started this. I was just accidentally leveling up with Koops. It was probably the most annoying thing ever. I'm gonna do HP early because I'm scared.
Gotta play it safe.
What floor is this? Yeah.
And you have
basically 60.
You have power punch too, so.
Yeah. Double dip, a good tool for only like elite wizards. Anything else is just kind of like improv. Because elite wizards, me and actually friends went together to build strats for elite wizards, and double dip is probably the thing you want if you face them, because you can double dip Fire Flower, Thunder Rage, Power Shell, or Thunder Rage, Thunder Rage, Power Shell, or you know, there's a lot of different ways. I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah. Oh wow, we have to use Gabella like first.
Oh yeah, because of the Dark Lacquer too.
I shell toss them, so I didn't need that much.
You could probably tell me this. I know that bosses have soft caps.
Yeah.
Enemies in the game, like just common enemies, they all cap out at 99, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm glad it's like that too, because it allows freedom.
Exactly. It makes sense while there's a cap on a boss, but...
Yeah. If I level up with Koops, he won't be at 1 HP, and him not being at 1 HP doesn't allow him to do the massive amount of damage he currently does. Exactly. Mover. And yeah.
Yo.
Because I have a badge on that oh look, JD gave you the power bounce cap for normal enemies.
Is it 9? I thought it was just 99. Wow. That's insane.
But yeah. Also, you can soft lock in dry bone fights, so you really want to get out of this floor as fast as possible. If you run out of HP or FP, oh yeah, if you run out of if you run out of FP, you can't use fire drive, and the dry bones will never die, and they'll keep getting back up to attack you, and you can't beat them. Like, especially if Koops is dead, like you can't do anything. So you want to make sure you're not in that, you know, position, because you just literally can't do the battle anymore. And it kind of sucks. And by kind of, I mean entirely sucks. Because I've had good runs
kill
die
the
to dry
plants and then the fight will advance forward, even without burning the dry bones.
Well, you just got to do it quick enough.
Okay.
It will advance, but you just got to do it fast. Yeah. Do I? No, I'm not.
I was about to say, I definitely don't use fire on them.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, do your thing. You're dead.
Nice try, buddy, but you're... Yep.
He'll level up, though. But this is going to be kind of scuffed because I have no FP. Oh, forget it. Actually, no, I use Fire Jack. See, this is why I was thinking about using Shell Toss. That would have helped. It's fine, I got a mover, so it doesn't matter too much. Kind of scary. Oh, this is awful.
Ooh, yeah, he's got the Thunder Rage too.
Yeah. I'm purposely hoarding like the things I currently have, but I might have to. All right, let me just let one rip. Please work on the Thunder Rage guy, please. Both works, honestly.
Nice. Do they have the same percent chance of running as a normal Lakitu?
No, it's slightly like lower. I forgot the percentage, but it's slightly lower.
90% chance to run Lakitu. Yeah.
And you got
You were
messed
there for
up
that,
twice.
weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't run 3 times.
3 times. I was in Glitz Pit using a Fright Mask. I used 4 Fright Masks because they didn't run 3 times. And they have a 90% chance of running.
It's okay to get unlucky. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but I had. Ah! I'm messing up. Because I was trying to. Ooh. I don't like this. Can you menu? Thank you. I left Coops out. I am the most riskiest person on the planet. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that.
I hate that attack that the wizard uses.
I kind of like it.
I think it's
probably
cool,
one of my favorites.
but I don't have enough experience with it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I hate the power shell that the Koopa Trails has. It's just so fast.
It was really fast.
Yeah.
At least you didn't get the chance to use it.
I can't. I think an item drop? No, okay. I was just hearing things.
Yeah, he's in the 60s right now. I don't know exactly what floor it is, but
yeah. %70 chance. Okay.
Well, that's good to know.
That's it.
$72. Oh yeah, you did just pass the chest, didn't you? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm crazy. There is a credits warp for this game, but it's only tasks. It's not RTA valuable. There's a great video by Task Malio that goes over that if you want information about it. Ooh.
Wow. That sucks.
Oh no.
Dang. That sucks.
Is unfortunate.
That's the hard part about this category, not dying. I knew the risk of that, but I was trying to hoard my Fright Mask for the swoopers, or like the swampires, because they're the most annoying ones, honestly. But dang, that actually sucks.
Unfortunate, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You did really good though.
Yeah, I guess for not like playing in a long time, that was fun.
Yeah,
but dang.
Honestly, you did a fantastic job for not playing in such a long time.
Just wild how quick that can turn around.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you're doing a good run. Oh wait, I'm dead now.
Exactly.
I was planning on waiting until a little bit later to ask about safety, how dangerous the run is, how punishing the run can be. I'm guessing I don't need to necessarily ask now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was more so because I had to waste a turn on Mario to get the defense down, but yeah, that was just unfortunate. Like, there's many things that can go wrong, and getting a mover is actually not necessarily the best thing. In terms of speed, it's obviously the best thing, but like, the more movers you have, the harder it actually gets, because the less level, like, you know, Mario's not as, you know, built. You know, he has more HP, doesn't have a lot of FP, doesn't have a lot of VP, so it gets harder, and Yeah. But it's fun. At the end of the day, it's still fun. And I still recommend this to people.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you know, I don't mind, you know, falling there because my PB is a 158 and I basically died there, so I think that was fine.
Hey, you came under estimate if that counts.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You gave us an estimate and finished before it.
Exactly.
What
I mean,
a
to the
wild
title
run
screen.
though.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad that like once you die, you can't like finish it, especially if you don't. Like, even if you do save, you have to start from like the beginning, and that's like very exhausting. So yeah. That was pretty much it, I guess.
Part of the challenge, though, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Once again, everybody, you should be following Reed. You should be following Monado. Amazing, talented runners. It takes a really, really top tier runner to be willing to come out and try something as hard as this, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like doing this in a marathon setting is literally the hardest thing. Because like it's not like a run where you're like, oh, I messed up, I'll just, you know, start from the latest thing I did. No, when you die in this, it's over. Like it's just over, and it's so sad. Like the nerves hit you. You're like, oh man, I really want to show off this run, but I don't want to die too early. And that's why I try to do as much safety shots as I can before the pit, like ultra hammer early and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm glad I was able to play again. My first run that I did on GDQ was actually did get the bone tail, and that run was more scuffed than this one. So yeah.
You did fantastic.
I did. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. That.
Of course.
Yeah. I do runs on this on my channel sometimes, and by sometimes I mean rarely, and by rarely I mean almost never, because I.
But everybody should be
Creep
following
gets harder.
Tell us
Yeah.
about what you normally stream.
I normally stream Super Mario Sunshine because I'm also a top runner in that. I'm top 10 or 11 now. I can get a world record time in that game, but I'm taking I'm taking as much time as I can. And I do this too. I'm actually a top runner in this too, for both any percent and pre-hook tail pit. I don't run it as much because I've been busy with other things, but yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I do play Smash here and there, but that's not like the main thing I do. And if you like all that, you can follow me. And Bernardo does the same thing. He plays Paper Mario, and he's good at it.
Yeah, I
Really
do.
good and entertaining.
I do the longer categories though, primarily 100% max upgrades, and I also dabble a little bit in Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, any percent.
Very good runner he is. I like going there and messing with him.
Yeah, he does do that.
Alright, but yeah, that's all I pretty much have to say. I don't have to say anything more. Check out Hero Mode if you want. I make that. That's a mod I make. It's a harder TTYD. Not out yet, but I'm going to put out a demo soon, and I'm still working on it. So, yeah. That's all.
Right on. So, just one more time, announcements for everybody who missed them earlier. Frost Fatales, it's starting tomorrow. This is pretty much the last stream. This is the last few minutes that are going to be live on this channel until Frost Fatales starts. So I hope everybody else is excited for that as I am.
I will definitely be catching some
Starts
of that.
tomorrow, runs from February 27th through March 5th. It's our all-women speedrunning marathon. It benefits the Malala Fund, which is just such a good charity to be supporting. It's going to be starting at 2 p.m. each day Eastern Time. !FF in chat, or head on over to GamesDoneQuick.com/FrameFatales for more info there. And it's one of many week-long events that we're doing as part of our hotfix content now. It's not just one, it's lots, because it turns out people really enjoy watching speedrun content, even when it's not one of the main GDQ events. Who would have guessed? It's wild, but you learn these things, and then you decide to run tons of events because you're a good person. For everybody who's watching on YouTube, which at this point, you're probably watching on YouTube if you're watching this content, come on over to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. There might be a live show going on right now, and you don't want to miss out. Most nights, we start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Weekends, we usually start around 1 p.m. There's been a ton of subs and cheers. Thank you all so much for all of that. That keeps all of this hotfix content coming. And that's kind of what we're all here for, showing speedrunning, showing awesome runners like Reed, amazing commentators who I guess you're also kind of a speedrunner, I guess, Minato.
Yeah, kind of. I almost do it every
kind
day,
of,
but just
kind of. Only a little bit top talent. Only a tiny bit. But once again, thank you both so much, and stick around, everybody. We are going to be sending you along to find some more great speedrunning content when we raid.